Welcome to the F-Bound Podcast. I'm your host, Shannon Schroeder, Executive Function Coach. I help neurodivergent women learn tips and strategies to improve the life skills that will help them be successful. Mnemonics to improve working memory, techniques for recall and retention. Improving your working memory can profoundly impact your daily life, from improving your learning capabilities to boosting your productivity at work. Using mnemonics is a powerful strategy to improve working memory, allowing you to recall information more efficiently. By incorporating techniques like acronyms, visualization, and chunking, you can turn complex information into easily digestible formats. Many people struggle with retaining details or remembering tasks, leading to frustration and decreased performance. Engaging with mnemonics can transform how you approach memory retention, making it an enjoyable and effective process. By mastering these techniques, you can significantly improve your ability to remember key information. Whether you are a student preparing for exams or a professional managing multiple projects, these tools can streamline your mental organization. Discover practical mnemonics that you can implement immediately to take control of your memory and achieve your goals. Principles of mnemonics. Mnemonics leverages specific strategies to improve memory retention and recall. Understanding principles of mnemonics can help you apply these techniques effectively in various contexts. Association and visualization. Association involves linking new information to what you already know. By creating vivid mental images or connections, you improve recall. For example, to remember a person's name, visualize them with an object or characteristic related to their name. Visualization requires transforming information into images. The more unusual or colorful the image, the easier it is to remember. For instance, if you need to remember a shopping list, create a mental picture of each item in a familiar location in your home. Using both association and visualization together strengthens memory connections, making the information more memorable and easier to retrieve when needed. Organization and chunking. Organization is crucial for effective memory retention. Grouping related information helps you process and recall it better. You can use outlines or hierarchical structures to map out ideas, making it easier to remember complex topics. Chunking is a specific technique within organization. It involves breaking information down into smaller, manageable units. For instance, when memorizing a phone number, divided into segments 123 456 7890, rather than trying to remember all 10 digits at once. By applying chunking and organizational strategies, you create a more structured approach to learning, enhancing retention and enabling easier recall of information. Mnemonic techniques to improve memory. Mnemonic techniques serve as valuable tools to boost your memory skills. These strategies leverage patterns and associations to help retain information more efficiently. Acronyms and acrostics. Acronyms and acrostics simplify complex information into manageable forms. An acronym is a word formed from initial letters of a series of words, such as NASA, National Aeronautics and Space Administration. Using acronyms allows you to condense large amounts of information into a single memorable term. Acrostics take a broader approach by creating sentences where each word's first letter represents a piece of information. For example, my very educated mother just served us noodles helps remember the order of planets in our solar system. Both techniques make recalling the original information easier when needed. If you feel like you're not creative enough to come up with something like this, use AI to help. If you give ChatGPT the information and ask it to generate a list of possible acrostics, it will. Then you can choose the one you like best. And once you start using them, it will get easier for you to come up with your own. The method of loci. The method of loci involves visualizing locations to improve memory. If you're a Sherlock Holmes fan, this will sound familiar. He calls it his memory palace. Picture a familiar space, like your home, and associate items or information with specific locations within that space. This method uses spatial memory, which is often more robust than verbal memory alone. As you mentally walk through these locations, you recall the associated items. For example, if you place the grocery list items in your kitchen, visualizing your way through the kitchen aids memorization. This technique is particularly effective for memorizing lists, presentations, or speeches. Peg word system. The peg word system builds association between numbers and words for easier recall. First, you assign a word to each number. 1 is bun, 2 is shoe, and so forth. When you need to remember a list, connect the items to these peg words. For instance, if you need to remember eggs, 1, you visualize an egg in a bun. This creates a vivid mental image linking the word with the peg word. This method is useful for memorizing lists or sequences by creating memorable imagery that's easy to recall later. Assessment and improvement. Monitoring your progress in using mnemonics is key for improving your working memory. Assessing challenges and finding solutions can guide your improvement journey effectively. Tracking progress. Establish a method for tracking your use of mnemonics. You can create a simple chart or use a mobile app to log daily practices. Include metrics like the number of mnemonics used and accuracy in recall tasks. Utilize weekly reviews to assess your performance. Identify patterns in your memory strengths and weaknesses. Regular evaluations help pinpoint which mnemonics work best for you, allowing for adjustments as needed. Consider setting specific measurable goals. For example, strive to recall 20 items with 90% accuracy after using mnemonics for a month. Tracking these goals creates a clear picture of your progress. Challenges and solutions. You may encounter obstacles while implementing mnemonics. Common challenges include difficulty in forming effective mnemonics and inconsistent practice. Recognizing these issues allows for targeted strategies. To address mnemonic formation issues, experiment with various techniques. Try using rhymes, acronyms, or visual imagery. Finding what resonates with you can enhance the effectiveness of your methods. Consistency is crucial for improvement. If you struggle with adherence to practice schedules, consider setting reminders or integrating mnemonic exercises into your daily routine. Building a habit can simplify the process, making it easier to incorporate mnemonics into your life. As always, the tools and strategies I talk about are meant to make your life easier. If coming up with mnemonics stresses you out, it's probably not the tool for you. If you like the idea of it, but have a hard time implementing the use of mnemonics, experiment with when you can incorporate them easily into your daily routine. Like all strategies, it takes practice for you to see the long-term effects, so be patient. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the F-Bomb Podcast. Thank you for listening. Remember to subscribe below and check out my show notes to learn more about my Facebook group, courses, and membership.